Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the top 4 Android hacking techniques you absolutely need to know about. Ready? Let's jump right in. If you're a cybersecurity pro, you must be aware of how hackers hijack your Android. From malicious PDFs to sneaky APKs, hackers have a whole arsenal of tricks. They can even use images or ELF files to exploit vulnerabilities. Tools like Metasploit, Drozer, and Androrat are their go-to weapons of choice. But don't worry, we've got your back. Stick around to discover how to shield your device from these underhanded attacks. Your Android security is counting on it. We use our phones for everything these days. We read news, connect with friends, and even handle important documents. One of the most common ways we share documents is through PDFs. But what if I told you that opening a PDF on your Android phone could give a hacker access to your entire device? It might sound unbelievable, but it's true. Hackers are getting smarter. They are hiding malicious code within seemingly harmless PDF files. When you download and open these infected files, you unknowingly give the hacker a key to your digital life. Think of it like this. You receive a package in the mail. It looks like a normal delivery, but hidden inside is a trap. This is what a malicious PDF is like. A trap disguised as a document. The scariest part? You might not even realize your phone has been compromised. This is why it's more important than ever to understand how these attacks work and how you can protect yourself. Hackers use special tools to turn ordinary PDFs into weapons. One such tool is Metasploit, a powerful framework that allows them to create and exploit vulnerabilities. Think of Metasploit as a hacker's Swiss Army knife, equipped with various tools for different hacking tasks. Another tool in their arsenal is PDF Parser. This tool helps hackers analyze the structure of a PDF file, identifying potential weak points where they can inject malicious code. It's like a blueprint of the PDF, guiding the hacker to the perfect spot to plant their trap. Once they've identified a weakness, hackers use tools like Backdoor Factory to inject malicious code into the PDF file. This code is designed to exploit vulnerabilities in your Android operating system, giving the hacker control over your device. These are just a few examples of the tools hackers use. The world of cybersecurity is constantly evolving, with new tools and techniques emerging all the time. This is why staying informed is crucial for protecting yourself. A PDF attack usually begins with the hacker creating or finding a vulnerable PDF file. They then use their tools to embed malicious code, often disguised as something harmless, like a link or an image. Next, the hacker needs to deliver the malicious PDF to you. This could be done through phishing emails disguised as legitimate messages, enticing you to download and open the infected file. They might even hide these files on websites, hoping you stumble upon and download them. Once you open the infected PDF, the hidden code is executed. This code exploits vulnerabilities in your Android system, allowing the hacker to gain access to your device. This access can range from stealing your personal information to controlling your phone's camera and microphone. What's even more concerning is that these attacks can be automated. Hackers can send out thousands of these malicious PDFs with just a few clicks, increasing their chances of finding unsuspecting victims. Section 4. The high cost of clicking. Understanding the impact. Once a hacker gains access to your device, the damage they can inflict is substantial. They can steal your personal information, including passwords, banking details, and sensitive photos. Imagine a stranger having access to your entire digital life. That's the potential consequence of a successful PDF attack. Furthermore, hackers can use your phone to send spam messages, or even launch attacks on other devices. Your phone becomes a puppet in their hands, unknowingly participating in further criminal activities. Beyond the immediate impact, there's also the long-term damage to your privacy and security. Once your information is compromised, it can be sold on the dark web, leading to identity theft and financial loss. These attacks highlight the importance of being cautious about the files we download and open, especially on our mobile devices. Section 5. Staying safe in a world of digital documents. Protecting yourself from PDF attacks might seem daunting, but there are simple steps you can take to stay safe. The first line of defense is awareness. Be wary of suspicious emails or messages with links to download PDFs, especially from unknown senders. Always verify the source before downloading any file. Secondly, keep your Android operating system and apps updated. Updates often include security patches that fix vulnerabilities exploited by hackers. These updates are like strengthening the walls of your digital fortress, making it harder for hackers to break in. Finally, consider installing a reputable mobile antivirus app. Antivirus software acts as a security guard for your phone, scanning downloaded files for malicious code and alerting you to potential threats. In the digital age, knowledge is your best defense. By understanding the risks associated with PDF files and taking simple precautions, you can protect yourself from becoming a victim of these evolving cyber threats. Remember, when it comes to your digital security, it's always better to be safe than sorry. Section 6. The future of PDF security. As technology evolves, so do the methods used by hackers. It's crucial to stay informed about the latest security measures and tools available to protect yourself. One emerging technology is AI-driven security software, which can detect and neutralize threats in real time. Additionally, advancements in encryption and secure document sharing platforms are making it harder for hackers to exploit vulnerabilities. By staying updated on these developments and continuously educating yourself, you can stay one step ahead of potential threats. Remember, cybersecurity is an ongoing process, and vigilance is key to staying safe in the digital world. Think about the last time you saw a funny picture online. You clicked it, laughed, and shared it with your friends. Seems harmless, right? What if I told you that image could have contained a hidden threat? That's right, hackers are using images to spread malware and steal your information. You see, it's not just about the picture itself. Hackers can embed malicious code within the image file. This code can then be used to exploit vulnerabilities in your Android phone's operating system. It's like hiding a needle in a haystack, but in this case, the needle can take control of your phone. Don't worry, I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to arm you with the knowledge you need to protect yourself. In this digital age, it's crucial to be aware of the dangers lurking online, even in something as innocent as an image. So buckle up, and let's dive into the world of image-based hacking, and learn how to stay one step ahead of these cyber predators. So how does this image magic work? Hackers use sneaky techniques like steganography. Imagine writing a secret message in invisible ink. Steganography is similar. It hides malicious code within the digital information of an image. You see a normal picture, but hidden beneath the surface is a dangerous secret. Another method is exploiting vulnerabilities in image viewing apps. Hackers find weaknesses in these apps and craft special images to trigger these flaws. When you open the image, boom, the malicious code embedded within it gets to work, potentially giving the hacker access to your phone. These exploits can be used for all sorts of nasty stuff. Hackers can steal your passwords, spy on you through your camera, or even lock your phone and demand a ransom. It's like something out of a horror movie. But it's happening in the real world, every day. Now let's meet the accomplices in these digital crimes, the tools hackers use. One such tool is StegHide. It's like a digital lockpick, allowing hackers to easily hide malicious code within image files. Then there's EXIF tool. This tool lets hackers manipulate the metadata of an image, like adding hidden tags or changing the file size without raising suspicion. For those who like to get their hands dirty with code, there's MSF Venom. This tool helps create custom exploits that can be injected into images. And if they're looking for a one-stop shop, there's HiddenEye and Evil Ginks too. These frameworks automate the process of creating malicious images and setting up fake websites to spread them. These tools might sound intimidating, but remember, knowledge is power. By understanding how these tools work, we can better protect ourselves from the criminals who use them. Section 4. From creation to infection, the malicious image pipeline. Let's retrace the steps of a hacker. First, they need to choose their weapon, the exploit. They might target a known vulnerability in a popular image viewing app. Then, they use tools like StegHide or MSF Venom to embed the malicious code within a seemingly harmless image. Next comes delivery. Hackers might disguise the image as something enticing like a funny meme or a breaking news photo and share it on social media or messaging apps. Or, they might create a fake website disguised as a legitimate one, tricking you into downloading the infected image. Once you open or download the image, the trap is sprung. The exploit triggers, and the malicious code infects your device. You might not even realize it's happening until it's too late. Section 5. Stay safe, protecting yourself from image-based threats. Now that you know the enemy, let's talk about how to protect yourself. First and foremost, be cautious about the images you open, especially from unknown sources. If something seems fishy, it probably is. Keep your phone's operating system and apps updated. Updates often include security patches that fix vulnerabilities hackers could exploit. And consider installing a reputable mobile security app. These apps can help detect and block malicious files, including infected images. Remember, in this digital age, awareness is your best defense. By staying informed and taking precautions, you can enjoy the online world safely and keep those cyber predators at bay. In this final chapter, let's explore some real-world examples of image-based hacking incidents. One notable case involved a popular social media platform where hackers embedded malicious code in images that were widely shared. Users who clicked on these images unknowingly downloaded malware onto their devices. Another incident involved a fake news website that used enticing headlines and images to lure users into downloading infected files. These examples highlight the importance of being vigilant and cautious when interacting with online content. Always verify the source and think twice before clicking on suspicious images. Stay safe and stay informed. In this bonus chapter, we'll delve deeper into the world of image-based hacking. We'll explore advanced techniques hackers use to embed malicious code in images and discuss the latest trends in cyber threats. First, let's talk about steganography. Hackers use this technique to hide malicious code within seemingly harmless images. By manipulating the pixels, they can embed data that is only detectable by special decoding tools. This method makes it incredibly difficult for traditional antivirus software to detect the threat. Another advanced technique is the use of AI-generated images. Cybercriminals are now leveraging artificial intelligence to create realistic but fake images that can bypass security filters. These images are designed to appear authentic, making it even harder for users and automated systems to identify potential threats. Phishing attacks have also evolved. Instead of just using email, hackers are now embedding malicious links in social media images. These images often come with enticing captions, luring users to click and unknowingly compromise their security. Moreover, the rise of deepfake technology poses a new challenge. Hackers can create highly convincing images and videos of public figures, spreading misinformation or blackmailing individuals. The implications of this technology are vast and alarming. So, how can you protect yourself from these advanced threats? Stay informed about the latest trends in cyber threats and always scrutinize the images you come across, especially those from unverified sources. Use robust security software that can detect steganographic content and AI-generated images. And most importantly, exercise caution, and think twice before clicking on any image, no matter how harmless it appears. Stay tuned, stay vigilant, and stay safe in this ever-evolving digital landscape. Picture this. You download a cool new game or a handy tool on your Android phone. It seems legit, but it's actually a cunning trap set by hackers. These apps might look innocent, but they can steal your data, spy on you, or even hijack your device. It's vital to grasp the risks and learn how to shield yourself. We'll dive into how hackers exploit these files to breach Android devices. Most importantly, we'll arm you with the knowledge to stay safe in the digital world. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and stay safe. APK stands for Android Package Kit. Hackers can create their own malicious APKs and trick you into installing them. They can add harmful code that steals your passwords, spies on your activity, or even takes control of your device. Once a malicious APK is installed, it can wreak havoc on your device. It's crucial to be cautious about the apps you download and to understand the risks involved. Hackers have a whole toolbox of programs and techniques at their disposal. They use these to create, manipulate, and exploit APK files, which are the package files used by Android operating systems for the distribution and installation of mobile apps. Let's take a look at some of the most common tools and methods hackers employ to hijack apps. App Tool. This tool acts like a reverse engineer, allowing hackers to decompile, analyze, and modify an app's code. By using App Tool, they can understand the app's structure and inject malicious code to alter its behavior. The Fat Rat, AndroRat. These tools help hackers create malicious apps that can remotely control your phone, giving them access to your personal data and even your device's camera and microphone. With these tools, they can perform actions on your phone without your knowledge or consent. Key Tool and Jar Signer. These tools allow hackers to forge digital signatures, making their malicious apps appear trustworthy and legitimate. This deception can trick users into downloading and installing harmful apps, thinking they are safe. DroidJack and SpyNote. These tools can turn your phone into a surveillance device, allowing hackers to monitor your activities, track your location, and even spy on you through your phone's camera and microphone. These are just a few examples of the tools hackers use to compromise the security of mobile apps and devices. It's a constant cat-and-mouse game, with security researchers and cybersecurity experts working tirelessly to identify, analyze, and neutralize these threats. Their efforts are crucial in keeping our digital lives safe, but the battle against hackers is ongoing and ever-evolving. Creating a malicious APK might seem complicated, but hackers follow a relatively straightforward process. First, modifying the app to suit their needs. Hackers often start with a legitimate app and use tools like AppTool to decompile and modify its code. This allows them to understand the app's structure and insert their own malicious elements. They insert malicious code that will carry out their desired actions, such as stealing data or gaining unauthorized access. Next, embedding the payload, which is crucial for the attack. The payload is the malicious code that performs the actual damage, like extracting sensitive information or corrupting files. Then, signing the APK to make it appear legitimate. Hackers use tools like KeyTool and JarSigner to forge a digital signature, which tricks the system into thinking the app is safe and unaltered. After that, they distribute the app through various channels, including official app stores, third-party websites, and even the dark web. Unsuspecting users download and install the malicious app, believing it to be safe. Once installed, the app can execute its harmful functions, compromising the user's device and data. The best way to protect yourself from malicious APKs is to be cautious about what you download and where you download it from. APK files can be a gateway for malware if not handled properly. Here are some essential tips to stay safe and secure in the digital world. First, stick to official app stores like the Google Play Store. These platforms have security measures in place to detect and remove malicious apps. Second, always check app permissions. If a simple flashlight app wants access to your contacts or messages, it's a major red flag. Third, read user reviews carefully. If an app has many negative reviews mentioning malware or suspicious behavior, avoid it at all costs. User feedback can be a valuable resource. Fourth, keep your device updated. Software updates often include security patches that protect against new threats. Regularly update your Android operating system and apps to ensure you have the latest security features. And finally, install a reputable mobile security app for an extra layer of protection. These apps can help detect and remove malware before it causes harm. In this final segment, let's recap the key points we've discussed. Always be cautious about the apps you download, stick to official app stores, and regularly update your device. By following these tips, you can protect yourself from malicious APKs and keep your digital life secure. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and stay safe. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more tips on staying safe in the digital world. And don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. Most people know about APK files. They are the apps we download every day. But hidden beneath the surface of your Android phone is a deeper layer, the Linux kernel. This kernel uses a different kind of file, ELF. These files are powerful. Hackers use them. ELF-based attacks are stealthy. They are hard to detect. They pose a serious threat to Android devices. ELF stands for Executable and Linkable Format. It's the standard format for executable files in Linux-based systems. Think of it as the language that the computer understands. Android, at its core, is built on Linux. This makes ELF files critical to how Android works, but it also creates a way for hackers to exploit the system. Knowledge and resources. Section 4. From Payload to Persistence. The anatomy of an ELF-based attack. An ELF-based attack is a multi-stage process. First, the hacker creates a malicious ELF payload. This payload is specifically designed to exploit vulnerabilities in the target system. The hacker meticulously crafts the code, ensuring it can bypass security measures and remain undetected for as long as possible. This payload contains the code to exploit a vulnerability. The vulnerability could be in the operating system, an application, or even in the hardware itself. The hacker studies the target system to identify the weakest link, the point of entry that will allow the payload to execute successfully. Then, they find a way to deliver the payload. Delivery methods vary widely and can include phishing emails, malicious attachments, or even physical access to the device. The goal is to trick the user into executing the payload, often without their knowledge. This could be through a malicious app, a compromised website, or even a direct connection. Each method has its own set of challenges and advantages. For instance, a malicious app might be disguised as a legitimate application, while a compromised website could exploit browser vulnerabilities. Once the payload is on the device, the hacker executes it. This is a critical moment in the attack. The payload must execute without raising alarms or being detected by security software. If successful, the payload will begin to exploit the identified vulnerability. The exploit gives them access. This access can range from limited user privileges to full administrative control, depending on the nature of the vulnerability and the effectiveness of the payload. They take control of the system. With control, the hacker can manipulate system settings, install additional malware, or use the compromised device as a launchpad for further attacks. They often try to gain root access. Root access provides the highest level of control over the system, allowing the hacker to bypass most security restrictions and make deep changes to the system. This is the highest level of privilege. With root access, the hacker can perform any action on the device, from modifying system files to installing persistent backdoors. With root access, the attacker can do almost anything. They can steal data, they can install spyware, they can monitor communications, track the user's location, and even activate the device's camera and microphone without the user's knowledge. They can even brick the device. Bricking renders the device completely unusable, effectively turning it into a paperweight. This can be a final act of sabotage or a way to cover their tracks and prevent forensic analysis. Section 5. The high stakes of ELF hacking, dangers and defenses. ELF-based hacking is a serious threat. This type of hacking targets executable and linkable format files, which are commonly used in Unix-based systems. These attacks are not only sophisticated but also highly elusive, making them a formidable challenge for cybersecurity experts. It is difficult to detect. Traditional antivirus software often misses it. This is because ELF malware can disguise itself within legitimate processes, evading standard detection methods. The complexity of these attacks means that even experienced users can fall victim. The attacks can be very damaging. They compromise your privacy, personal information, financial data, and even sensitive corporate information can be stolen. The repercussions of such breaches can be long-lasting and far-reaching. They can lead to financial loss. Staying safe requires vigilance. Regularly monitoring your financial statements and being alert to any unusual activity can help mitigate some of the risks. Be careful about the apps you download. Keep your software updated. Always download apps from trusted sources and read reviews before installation. Regular software updates can patch vulnerabilities that hackers might exploit. Be wary of suspicious links and emails. Phishing attacks are a common method used to deliver ELF malware. Always verify the sender's information and avoid clicking on links or downloading attachments from unknown sources. ELF-based hacking is a reminder that the digital world is full of shadows. The anonymity of the internet provides a cover for malicious actors, making it essential for users to stay informed and cautious. We must be aware of the risks to stay safe. Employing robust security measures, staying informed about the latest threats, and practicing good digital hygiene are crucial steps in defending against ELF-based hacking. We have already talked about the top 4 dangerous techniques hackers are using to hack any Android device, exposing the hidden dangers in your Android device. Hackers are using PDF files, image files, APK apps, and ELF binaries to sneak into your phone. Protect yourself by avoiding untrusted sources, not opening random files, and keeping your system updated. Stay alert, stay secure.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to stay ahead in cybersecurity. Check out more videos here to keep your knowledge sharp.